this is Ambie from Board Game Blitz, and this is my
vlog thing. News update vlog thing.
For the last couple of months from October through December. And most of this news update vlog thing is going to be an acquisitions, a big haul and culling video because it's our annual cull and we've got a lot of games to cull down here. But before we get to talking about the games, I wanted to mention a little channel update. So you might know, or you might have heard, that I released a children's book recently, and the Kickstarter is actually shipping now, so I'm a little busy with fulfilling that Kickstarter. But the children's book Board Game Day is for like toddlers about board games. And I also have a separate channel, YouTube channel, for that book, where I was gonna like release the song of the book and like read aloud of the book. But if you've been here a while, you might remember that I also made some children's songs here, how to play certain children's games. And so I'm thinking of moving those over to the other channel because like all of the YouTube made for kids content, so like that can all be on the same channel instead of having some made for kids content on this channel. So I'll still have like the children's overviews here that I have like little segments where it's talking about the children's game, but the songs are like specifically aimed for kids to watch, whereas the overviews are for parents of kids to watch. So all the things that are specifically for kids to watch will be on my other channel, which is like my author channel. So if you have your kids and you want them to watch songs and videos about board games, I guess, then go check out that channel. Also, I've been pretty good about trying to keep the consistent upload schedule of one video per week. And I have a couple of videos scheduled right now as I record this, but after this video, I don't have anything ready yet, and I'm not sure if I'll need to take a break or not because I've been wanting to update my studio like since I moved into this studio, which has been like over a year now, I don't know. I haven't really like set it up completely yet. As you can see, it's still pretty messy. There's a lot of work to be done. And so I was thinking of like rearranging things at some point, and I might have some time over the holidays to rearrange it, but I don't know. And the holiday season is also pretty busy. So upcoming videos, like I do want to continue making videos and making them weekly, but I don't know what my schedule is after this video. So we'll see. If you watch us on Twitch, you'll probably notice if and when I do end up moving the studio and moving the tables around. Okay, so on to acquisitions. I made a lot of acquisitions the last few months from various sources. So first, contests. I entered a Board Game Geek contest and won Spaceship Unity, which I haven't played yet, but it's like a cooperative game that uses things in the house. Like you have to go use your vacuum cleaner or something like that. It sounds pretty interesting and unique. I also won Teeter Tower from a giveaway from Little Big Thumb's YouTube channel that covers kids games and especially dexterity games. This is a dexterity dice stacking game that's cooperative. I also got some review copies of escape room type games, and we also bought some, but I got a review copy, Hunt a Killer Body on the Boardwalk. This is like a murder mystery take-home game. I also got a couple of games from Key Enigma. They make take-home escape rooms that combine things with like physical objects with apps. So I got Wizscape Academy and Kalinasu Adventure Escape Game. I've played both of those and talked about them on the podcast. I also got Cold Case Murder with Interest, which is another murder mystery one that I think I talked about on the podcast a few weeks ago. Those were all review copies. And the ones we bought aren't actually with me. They're upstairs in our room, but I got Exit Lord of the Rings. Exit the game is escape room type series. Also Exit the Advent Calendar, Hunt for the Golden Book, which we're going through right now because it's the middle of the Advent calendar as I'm filming this. I also got Emerald Flame, which is from Post Curious, which is another escape room company that makes like really cool physical things with it. We bought Unlock Game Adventures, which is Unlock series is another escape room type series, but then the game adventures, they're themed around different games like Pandemic and Ticket to Ride. And then we got Choose Your Own Adventure, War with the Evil Power Master. Choose Your Own Adventure games are like a Choose Your Own Adventure game, like the book, but like in cards instead of a book, and then you flip through the cards. Whoops, and I almost forgot to mention, because this was in a different part of the room, but I received a review copy of Escape the Room, Murder in the Mafia, which is a new escape room. Escape the Room is another series of escape room games, but like this is a big one about, I guess, a murder in the mafia. Okay, another couple of review copies I got are ORP, the Market for Space Merchant Translators. I talked about this on the podcast. It's a bluffing deduction card game. Also Break the Cube, which is a I also talked about on the podcast. This is a spatial deduction game, like a 3D spatial deduction game. And then I also got Uproar. Well, this was like a gift from the same people that made Fire in the Hole, which I got. I had reviewed a while ago. It was a Kickstarter preview copy, but then I had sent it along, and then they gave me like the Kickstarter version, which I gave to a different friend who wanted it. And then they also sent Uproar, which is kind of like a Spot It, but with words. And then I also got Decorum here. It's on the shelf. This was a review copy. Well, we did a sponsored stream from Floodgate Games. So this is a cooperative deduction game, kind of passive aggressive. You're decorating a house, and that's actually made it on our shelf. That's one of the few review copies that we're actually keeping because, as you'll see later in this video, we cull a lot of games. We get rid of a lot of games. Okay, and then there are a couple more games we bought. We bought Stay Cool, which is a trivia. Well, it's a multitasking like trivia game that's really stressful. I really like it. And then Mysterium Park, which is like Mysterium, but only 2 out of 3 things. But Mysterium, it's a cooperative game where you're like trying to get people to guess a person and a place by putting down art cards and like trying to get them to read your mind. And then I bought used from a friend who I also got the Emerald Flame from her, but Letter Jam, which is a cooperative deduction word building game. Hardback, which is a deck building game about making words as well, a word game. And then Burgle Bros 2, the Casino Caper, which I guess I can't pick up with one hand very well. Here. Ah! This is a cooperative game where you're like doing a casino heist, and then it has like 2 stories on it. See, the board has 2 floors and you're going up and down. All right, and lastly, but not leastly, if that's a thing, for acquisitions are the jigsaw puzzles I got. If you know, or if you don't know, on twitch.tv/boardgameblitz, I stream jigsaw puzzles sometimes. I really like doing jigsaw puzzles. So I actually got review copies. This Scooby-Doo from Ravensburger, the Scooby-Doo puzzle. Ravensburger is a board game company and a jigsaw puzzle company, but they make really nice jigsaws. So I did this one in October for Halloween, but yeah, that was fun. I like the bright colors. And then the Oath jigsaw puzzle from Leader Games. This is the cover art of the Oath board game, which I haven't played, but I'm really excited to do this jigsaw puzzle. I will have started by the time you see this video. I'm not sure if I'll have finished it yet. And then this is a jigsaw puzzle and board game, but the Exit the Game, which I've already mentioned, escape room type series, they also have jigsaw puzzle escape rooms. So this is the Nightfall Manor. So this is the third in their line of jigsaw puzzle escape rooms. It has 4 jigsaw puzzles that show like pictures and then like also the escape room puzzles with it. So I'm excited to do that one. This one I actually bought. The other 2 I got as review copies. I actually got a few more acquisitions between filming this and editing. So these review copies came in the mail. Critical Foundation and Suspects. These are both like Case 0 and Episode 0. They're demo copies of the games. Critical Foundation is a intro role-playing type game, and Suspects I think is a mystery type game. Yeah, so it's an introductory mystery for solo or with friends, and then like this is an introductory role-playing season 1, but like the full games are gonna have more. Oh, and then at my husband's birthday, he actually got Sidereal Confluence from a friend. So we bought the expansion of Sidereal Confluence for our friend, and then he had this game, but then bought the new version because there's like the new version with the new art that matches the art of the expansion. And so he gave us his old version, Sidereal Confluence. I don't know if we'll ever actually play this one since we always just play with his copy. But then also we bought Ready, Set, Bet because we played it and then we loved it and bought it. So this is a real-time horse racing betting game. It's really fun. And then I also got my copies of Board Game Dudes, my book. So this is like the actual physical copy of the published book. Yeah, so I got a bunch of copies, and it's really exciting that it's like actually here. All right, on to the part you have all been waiting for, the culling, the annual cull. So every year for my husband's Toby's birthday, we have a mini convention where we invite a lot of people over and then we give away a bunch of games. We used to have like a raffle. I'm not sure what we're doing this year. The reason I'm filming this actually like 2 weeks before it goes out is because our convention is this weekend, so we've got to get rid of these games. So I have to film it before we get rid of these games. But Toby and I went through our whole collection and like looked through games and put ones that we're okay with parting with over here. So I guess I'll quickly go over all of them. Okay, first over here we have these are the escape room games that I got as review copies, which I've already played through. So they're replayable by other people. This was part of like the Maze of Games, but it's like a separate thing. This is Lord of the Rings Journeys to Middle-earth, which I did like, but we probably won't play again because we played through the campaign. I still never painted the minis in that. But I think our friend who played the campaign with us wants it, so I don't know, maybe I'll be able to play with her again. There's a game Quick and Easy, which I like the game. It's a cooperative card game, but we didn't like the game Quick and Easy. Crossfire was a social deduction game. It was really quick. Like, I liked it, but we haven't played it in a long time, and yeah. This is System Gateway, the Netrunner game, which we hadn't really played much, Project Nisei, which is now called, shoot, I forget what they're called now, but they rebranded. So if we were going to play again, we would get like the other packs, I think, and the backs don't match anyway. So this is just a book that I had bought on Amazon, Mathematical Recreations of Lewis Carroll, which have a lot of like math problem things. 1889, which is one of my favorite 18xx games. We're getting the new version, so sometime soon, so we don't need this anymore, our print and play. This one actually not sure if we're gonna cull it because my toddler really likes playing with hourglass pieces, but it's a real-time cooperative game, Kitchen Rush, about working in a kitchen. It's got hourglasses. Baseball Highlights 2045, another one that we used to really like. The deck building baseball game. Brewcrafter is another one that we liked a lot. Haven't played since 2015. Worker placement brew crafting game. Imperial Settlers, another one. We actually have a broken token insert for this one, so we like that one too, but we just haven't played it in a long time. Comes with an expansion too. Hinks Gazette is another escape room type game, one-time play. So there's going to be a lot of escape room type games in here because I love those, and like once I play them, I give them away. These were some more review copies that we played through. Narabi was like a card game. It was cute. Disney Code Names. I was sad about getting rid of that, but like I don't really have anyone to play it with. Muse is like is a Dixit type game, party game, I think. Mysterious Case of Dancing Mania was another review copy escape room. Escape Haunted Mansion was another escape room. City of the Big Shoulders was a 18xx-ish Euro mixed with Euro, but we didn't like the mixture of it. Just rather have one or the other. Pictopia is like a Disney trivia game that I got as a hand-me-down. Funny Pages is another escape room like puzzly type game. Puzzles. Unmatched Battle of Legends is a 2-player skirmish. Mental Blocks is a 3D cooperative building game. Meeple Party we got from a convention, like a door prize. It's colorful. I think it's a cooperative game. This was we got as a review copy. This is a party game, like Pictionary mixed with Connect the Dots, kind of. And Gestures. Yeah. Then is another party game. Another like Dixit type pictures where you're trying to figure out the intersection, like what the words are by like putting pictures in the intersection of the Venn diagram. Switch and Signal is a cooperative train route building game. You're trying to put down switches and signals on the board, which is upside down there, to like get your trains, the things delivered to the right place. That Time You Killed Me is a 2-player abstract game. I'm not big on abstract games. I got that as a review copy. Here's another 2-player abstract game that like I enjoy it, but like I rarely pull it out to play, so that's why those go there. Then Echoes, another escape room type game. Village Green is it was a cute little like card game. but like we don't play those that much. Union Station is a train game that we have a lot of like train games, and so that one wasn't as good as other ones that we would rather play, or like we didn't like it as much as other ones. Hidden Leaders is another social deduction game. This is a dexterity party game, kind of like an easier Bunny Bunny Moose Moose, but I like Bunny Bunny Moose Moose better. This is another skirmish game, which I guess we don't really like skirmish games that much, but the Disney themed. This is another one that my kid likes playing with, but yeah. Tales from the Loop was based on a TV show, I think, big cooperative game. And then Wind Up War I haven't played, but I got that from a convention. And then Rumpelstiltskin also I haven't played. And I got that as a hand-me-down from someone. So that class isn't in the get rid of pile. It's just on the floor because it doesn't fit in our shelf. And then the floor ends up being the get rid of pile for everything else. So actually my kid went through here and he's like, we don't want to get rid of that. Yeah, but that's all the games. Whoopsies. These are all the games that we will be giving away. And I actually saw Foster the Meeple make a Christmas tree out of board games. I was thinking, oh, maybe I can make a Christmas tree out of the ones we're giving away, and then people will take things off of it, but that might be hard for them to get to the game they want to take. So that's it for this big haul and Cull video. Make sure to check out our podcast if you want my thoughts on some of the games you saw here. And then also check out some other videos that we have here. I might have videos on some of the games. And subscribe if you want to see more videos, and click the bell icon to get notified, I guess. I'm not sure exactly how YouTube works because I just always look at my subscriptions thing instead of home. But yeah, check out our other videos. Thanks for watching Board Game Blitz. Bye.